Good afternoon, gamers. GamerPauly back with a brand new live plays and chats only on GamerPauly Twitch. And today we've got something a bit different for you. I'm playing Gimmick 2, developed by BITWAVE Games and published by Clear River Games, who are very kind to not only provide me with a Nintendo Switch code, but they provided me with the Xbox code to review the game. Sadly, I can't capture content on the Nintendo Switch at this moment in time, so I am doing the review on the Xbox Series X. I have played the PC demo, but this is the first time I will be looking at the full game. Right, there's quite a difference in prices between the different systems. On PC, it's currently on Steam for £20.99. That's obviously UK price. Nintendo Switch, it's £22.49, and on the Xbox, which is the launch day today, it's a bargain, £16.74. So for some reason the Xbox is the cheapest of all the consoles. I'm not entirely sure if it's out on PlayStation or not. I haven't heard anything about that. Right, Gimmick 2 is obviously the sequel to Gimmick, a retro style platform game where you control a little green blobby dude and he shoots a star in front of him to zap the enemies and use it for puzzles and things like that. Right. Well, we're not going to play on the Gimmick difficulty. We will play on assisted. Obviously, I did actually play this on keyboard on PC, and it was very strange indeed. Obviously, I will have a look at the Switch version and report my findings on my X channel. But for now, we're playing the Xbox version, so let's jump straight in. It's a very colourful and cute platform game, as you can see. Very similar to a certain game with the pipe. Right, we've got a bit more health now. There's some sort of cat or something, I don't know what that is. Summon star. Right, this little star above your head. What you can do is fall in the water. That's what you can do. You summon the star and then you fire it at the enemies like that. And it can bounce as well to hit objects and things like that. And if you want to, you can fire it and then recall it back to you. This certainly would appeal, by the looks of it, wouldn't it, to children, families, and anyone that likes anyone that likes the cozy game style. To shoot that little that blobby thing, whatever that is. I don't know the names of the enemies. Playing with a gamepad, I'm doing worse than I did with the keyboard. Right, so there's a pipe there. Can we do anything with that? That just shoots you back up there, so not really useful. Right, those pinball type flippers kind of like a marker for coming up to your checkpoint in the game. And then when you hit the little present, that is your checkpoint. So if you die, like I'll show you now, that's where you go back to. And the checkpoints are quite generous. There's quite a few of them in the game. Ooh. So you need to do a bit better jump right on the edge there. So yeah, this is actually strange playing this on the gamepad when I've played it. Hello to anyone that's joined the chat. Thanks for supporting the channel. You're watching Gimmick 2. So there's a chest up there, which I'm assuming that you can collect somehow, but I don't know how you do it. Maybe try. Oh, I think I might have the idea. Oh, nearly. Try that again. Here we go. Right, so there's quite a few puzzles on the game where you have to think about what you're doing. So we can have him with a kind of like a unicorn on his head, kind of like a reef. You can customize your little dude, as you can see. So there's lots of things you can equip. All right, we'll have the flowers. Why not? Let's have the reef on his head. Right, and these crumble like that, as you can see. So you got to be quick, otherwise they will collapse and you'll fall down. So right, so we've got to get up to the pipe up the top there, like so. Controls are okay. I could probably do with being a little bit smoother, but they're okay. So we've now got a checkpoint. They're a little bit slippery and slidey, but it's not unplayable. So as I said, I played the demo of this on the PC with a keyboard, and it was very strange, but the game was very enjoyable. What I played of it. A little black dude come in there. And these rainbow platforms can disappear as well. So we've got some sort of stripy worm. This is a switch you have to press that raises that. And you've got to be careful here. It turns the platforms off. This is kind of like a portal that you jump into. Yeah, so I don't know why it's so much. It's cheaper on the Xbox than the other formats. Yeah, so it's obviously launch day today for the Xbox, and it's only £16.74, where on the PC and Switch it's over the £20 mark. Got to be careful now, because obviously one mistake and you got to start back to the checkpoint. With these, you've got to be a little bit quicker than what I'm doing. Right, as you can see there, the rainbow platforms are missing. So you've got to hit this little switch and they appear. A couple of dudes appear as well. And you've got to watch out for these spikes as well, otherwise we're starting again. So yeah, as I said, the checkpoints are quite frequent. And the game can sometimes, but it's not available on Game Pass, no. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Oh, so we need that to control the door. We'll jump over and shoot that. There we go, and that obviously is not really a puzzle, but you get quite a few of them in the game. Right, so this is going to be quite tricky. You've got to have lots of disappearing platforms now. Hey, first attempt. It took me quite a while with the keyboard on PC, I tell you. I kept falling off. Obviously, if you press Y on the lady cat, I assume it's a lady cat, you'll go back to the first level. So don't do that. Right, in the game now, he's on level 2, and it gets progressively harder. Oh, of a wiggly worm. Take care of you. Right, so we have a star up there, and he's just jumped to his doom. So I wonder how we get that star. I have no idea. I couldn't get it before on the PC. Obviously, there's a chest there with some goodies in it. I have no idea how we get that star. Can we bounce it down on the ground, maybe? Let's try something. Quite sure if we can. Oh, close. No. That's not quite working, is it? No, we're probably going to have to leave this then for the point of review, otherwise we're going to be spending far too long on it. But yeah, I never worked that out on the PC, how to get that. Slippery side there, more disappearing platforms. They do come back as well, so they crumble if you fall off. All is not lost, unless of course you've got some spikes underneath. It's not very good to fall on some spikes. Right, these are some platforms activated by a switch. Oh, they kind of look like little bombs, don't they, without the fuse? What am I doing? Right, take care of you. So we need to flip that switch back, get the platform, take care of you guys. Yeah, so the controls of the little dude are a little bit sluggish on the gamepad. They're not bad. Oh, wasn't very clever, was it? Jumping into the old spikes. Slippery slope. Whoa! And across we go. Thankfully, these are not crumbling ones. Oh, come on! What you do? Oh. Yeah. I think I need to change controller sometime. I don't think my current controller is behaving itself. I think I need to do a swap of my controller. Not right at this minute, of course. But yeah, I definitely need to get a new Xbox controller, which will probably help. Right. There you go. Pretty simple puzzle. Too difficult at all. Level 3 that we're on. What I'll probably do is I'll probably play to the boss, and then I'll give my summing up. So this one, you have to jump across, bring your star back, like so. And I can't quite remember how I did this. I bounced it. Oh, nearly. There we go. That's how I did that one. Hey, into the pipe we go. Another checkpoint. Job done. Oh. My jumping leaves a lot to be desired. Remember this being quite tricky as well, but I managed it this time. Right, we've got some boxes. And you can pick these up, if I remember correctly. And you need these for a few of the puzzles. Yeah, get used to the boxes. You'll see plenty of them. Right, through the checkpoint. There we go. Right, and we have another star. That was a bit rubbish. There we go. So what you need to do on this one is you jump off this platform, and in mid-air you need to recall your star back. And there's a few of them later on as well. Oh my days! Maybe we need to do a bouncer. Yes, we do. We need to do a bouncer. There we go. Just trick these little dudes. Grab the green key. Oh no! Of course, silly me. Let's do that again. I've opened the door now, haven't I? So. Through there. What are you doing, Paul? There we go. On to the next bit. I know why I made a mountain out of a molehill with that one. Got a little bomb type dudes, as I'm going to call them. So we need another block for this one to get up there. If I remember correctly, we have to take the block up here. Do a long running jump all the way. Take care of you. And you. Whoa! You're shooting out the pipe. Coming after me. Now we have the little wormy dude. Take care of you. Nearly. Not quite. And again. One more. I've still not got it. Oh. Try a higher one. There we go. What you doing? Ah! Right, and into the portal we go. I think we'll be on level 4 soon. Oh no, crumbling platforms. Great fun. I love me some crumbling platforms. There you go, got through that fairly easily, and we're now on level 4. So not doing too bad at all. Yeah, I definitely like the visual style. What it reminds me of is there was an old Commodore 64 game called Mayhem in Monsterland. And this was back in the day when the Commodore 64 had pretty much ended with games, and you had to send away for it by post. I remember buying it and it pushed the Commodore 64 to the limits. It was a fantastic platform game. It really was. Mayhem in Monsterland. Check it out. If you've got any like emulators or anything, or you own a Commodore 64, you might still be able to play it. Right, we have the pipe. What are you doing, the little dudes? Let's just crack on with a level. Wow! Oh my days! Not concentrating. Let's try that again. Yeah, so there are a couple of little tricky bits. Some people might find fiddly, but I never found it. Oh, I never found the game too hard. It was unplayable. Oh. Dying by the enemies, how embarrassing. I definitely need to get myself a new Xbox controller. Yeah, so the reason why I'm not reviewing this on Switch is I don't have any way of capturing Switch content. That's why I'm playing and reviewing this on Xbox. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm making this look a lot harder than it actually is. I'm having one of those days. Wait for that platform to come back. Over we go. I think we're coming up to the boss anytime soon. That raises them. Remember not to recall the star because I did that on this. I did that on the PC version. I had to start it all over again and bring the there we go. Bring the star back. Another checkpoint. Oh, little green dudes. They sound funny, little squeaky little voices. Beat them up with a star, why not? They remind me of Cousin It from Addams Family. They sound a bit like... Oh. Making a right mountain out of a molehill out of this today. I'm gonna blame my controller. There you go. Take them out one at a time and zap them. While riding on the enemies. There we go, at least we've got a checkpoint now. Right, we have the boss, so wish me luck. Pretty straightforward. He takes about 4 or 5 hits. He wasn't too hard at all. That's pretty much what you get on the demo version on PC. I don't know if there is a demo on Switch or Xbox, but that's the Midsummer Meadow. And as you can see, I've got 8 more treasure chests to find, and there's a secret as well. What's the collections? Oh, that's dressing up your little dude. So we'll have a quick look at Tadpole Temple, and I'll do my summing up and give my opinion on the game. So it looks like there's quite a lot of secrets to find. We're going for a swim. I missed out on quite a lot on the previous level. I don't know how on earth you get up there. Level 1. So we need some sort of key. We need a green key to get in there. Bounce that off the wall, maybe. There we go. Whoa. Ah, no! What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that is embarrassing. Right, got to move quicker than that. Up the pipe. And just fall onto the spikes, as you do. Right. Why did the platform come back so quick? Why not come back quick enough? Let's try that again. Right, mess up. Right. Having some fun. Having some fun with this bit now. Dear oh dear. I get a right mountain out of a molehill with this one. Ugh. There we go, green key. I don't know why it took me so many attempts to do that. I think I'm having one of those days. Right, we've got a treasure chest up there. How do we get to it? Okay, I see no obvious signs of getting up to the... But we'll just die again with the enemies. Take care of you. I have no idea. How you get up top there. Oh, pushes me off into the spikes. As you can see, the game is definitely getting progressively harder. Having some fun today. There we go. Jump across. Jump across. Jump across. Kill the wiggly worms. And down here. Hopefully we've got a checkpoint. Yes, we have. But we'll fall in the water instead. Ah! Not very nice. So yeah, sound and music on the game is pretty good. Obviously the music isn't very loud at the moment, but I can turn it up a smidge for you so you can hear it a bit better. But pretty standard tunes and sound effects. What there is pleasant enough. Jump across. Wah! Oh my days. Ah! I knew he was going to push me in there. I just knew it. Knew he was going to push me. Right, let's wrap this level up and then we'll do the summing up and I'll give my opinion on it. Annoying little sod. Right, let's try that again. Never actually played the original for this, so I don't know how it compares with whether the original's easier or harder. But yeah, it's quite a challenge on some of the bits on this. So when I say recommended for kids, it might be a bit difficult for some. Right, yeah, that's getting a little bit annoying. That bit now. Might be a little bit fiddly for some, but with perseverance, you'll probably get there in the end. There we go. There we go. Oh, great. Try to take care of this dude. There we go. Right. Down the chute we go. Got a checkpoint? No, we haven't got a checkpoint just yet. Take the star. Ah, now we've got some fun. So we need to get the lift back up again. Right, that's how we're going to have to do it. Nope, not quite quick enough. Nope, still not quick enough. This is gonna be a fiddly one. Let's try. Can we just about catch it? No, we can't just about catch it. So this bit is going to be a bit of a sod. Can we maybe try? A bouncer? No? Try it the other way? Oh, nearly. Ah! After all that. Right, I think I've sussed it. Here we go. Hey, he gets across 10 years later. Right, I've got some crumbly platforms and a thing firing at me, which is not very friendly. And we need the red key. And he's disappeared back into his hole. I'm guessing we have to get the red key. Oh, there you go, there's a red key. Right then. This will probably be the end of the level, I think. What are you doing? Checkpoint. Not yet. Okay. He's like he's waiting for me. Can we get across there? No, we can't get across there. Raise you. Get my little star back. Take care of you. No idea what the point of shooting that in there is. Right, I think we'll sum up the game then, and we'll leave it there for now. So, you've been watching Gimmick 2, developed by BITWAVE Games and published by Clear River Games. Yeah, it's quite a charming, cute and colourful, fun little platformer that might be a little bit fiddly or frustrating for some. It's got a few little tricky little jumping bits, a couple of puzzles which are not that hard to work out, but obviously you might find yourself dying a lot and restarting a lot. But the checkpoints are quite generous on the game, so you don't have to go back too far. It's certainly not one of the frustrating platformers that will have you tearing your hair out. Well, certainly not what I've played of it so far. But for some it may be too hard. For platform veterans, I think you'll lap it up and it'll be a moderate challenge. And obviously there is a harder difficulty as well of Gimmick. I've liked the graphics. They're very cute and colourful, and they remind me a lot of the old game that I mentioned, Mayhem in Monsterland. Sound is pretty standard for these sort of games with the usual sound effects and background music. But yeah, so GamerPauly says, get your money out. If you like the platformers, you like your cosy little games, don't mind a bit of puzzles, a little bit of challenge, go for it. I think they've done a good job, and it'll definitely be suited to the Nintendo Switch, whether you're playing it with the controllers attached to the screen or whether you're playing it with a plugged-in controller. So whether you've got PC, Xbox or Switch, it's definitely worth picking up if you like your puzzle platformers. Well, thanks a lot, guys, for coming by and watching the stream. I'll upload the video to YouTube tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one.